Are you ready for this? Let's do it. Welcome to the Manifestation Queen podcast, your filter-free and uncensored source for all things manifestation. I'm Cassie MacKenzie, and I'm a manifestation expert. I'm here to raise your vibes and your cash flow. Listen, I've manifested everything from a beer, a six-figure salary, my husband, and homes, and more. And I am spilling everything I can on this podcast so you can learn how you can do the same. The more fun I have, the more manifestations appear, and the more money I make. So it's my obsession to show you how you can be, do, and have anything you want. So join the movement to raise your income and your impact on this world. Become a manifestation queen and create a life that feels like a vacation. Let's do the damn thing. Hey, welcome back for another episode of the Manifestation Queen podcast. And listen, if you listen to this podcast, chances are you are looking to improve one or multiple areas of your life, enhance them. You are a high achieving person who really is like down with getting some more love, maybe some more loving, some more money, more wealth, the abundance flowing, right? So I have a perfect episode for you because this one has been inspired by a bunch of conversations that I've had lately that have all gone in different directions. And I started noticing some qualities in the people who I'm interacting with. And this has to do with the true cost of like personal development. And this could be coaching, it could be taking courses, maybe books, or even the time that you spend listening to free content. Because there is a true hidden cost there, okay? And it's probably not what you think it is. I'm going to reveal it all today. So if you guys are first listening to this podcast, I'm Cassie MacKenzie. I'm an intuitive abundance mentor, and I help my clients build a life with more of their personal power and trust to become a money and abundance magnet so that you experience more freedom and more confidence in your day-to-day life, and you're able to really harness that true essence of why you're here on earth, which is to have fun and enjoy your fucking life. I mean, am I right? So it's no surprise that my clients end up bringing a new standard of wealth into their life. They get better relationships with their partners. They even create new partners, new relationships out of the blue. And some of them move across the country to start their dream life and get hired in their dream jobs. Like, this is the magic of this work. And that's why I love what I do. So, but today's episode is all around truly that hidden cost of personal development. And let's see, how do I say this? This is like, I could say this in so many different ways, but I'm just going to go with what's coming first. When I roll out a new program, or anybody else rolls out a new program, or you see people offering coaching, it could be not just like somebody on Facebook, but it could be even up to Tony Robbins. There's always the person that says, fuck yes, and then signs up right away. There's always the person that's like, oh, I really want to do this, but. And then there's always the person that's just too scared to even admit that they even want to do it. And I am dedicating this episode to all three of you because there's a commonality between the ones that I work with that experience a high level of success. So in other words, they spend the money, they spend the time, and then they get what they want out of it. And that is a willingness to step out of your comfort zone and a willingness to say fuck yes, even if you're feeling that fear. I hear all the time people say, well, I'm not ready. I am overwhelmed. I've got so much going on and I'm not ready to join this program or hire a coach because how am I supposed to find the time for that? You, my dear, this is exactly why you probably need a coach, because who knows what in the world has taken up your time and you're like blind to it. This is how mentors help you. They help you notice patterns that you don't notice because they're so ingrained in you that they've become part of your daily life. And I'm not immune to this. This is why I hire coaches too. Because when I have my freak out moments or these moments where I find myself out of alignment, I want to find out the fastest way fucking possible why and how that happened, if you catch my drift there. But in any words, there is always the people who are afraid to invest because they don't have the money. And if you're one of these people who sees something that could truly help you, you know you need the help, you know that this could be the thing that finally gets you out of your own way and that gets you to stop feeling blocked. Because what happens is you start to fall back in your old patterns. When you read a book, it's all great. It's all fun and games for that hour while you're sitting there reading your book. And then if you don't fully integrate that into your life, then you're going to end up back where you were and back where you started. And that's why you probably have a Kindle full of books that you kind of remember something about, but you can't really remember what was on all the pages. It was information that came into your field. It got processed and then you pooped it out. And then there's the people who are just afraid to invest completely because they don't know where the money's going to come from. They don't know that, how they're going to be able to pay for it. Maybe they don't have the cash in their checking account. But my dears, there's these things called credit cards. And I know growing up, debt and on credit cards was like a no-no. If you had carried a balance on your credit card, then that meant something wrong. We paid with cash for everything, and the credit cards were always fully paid off, and that was that. We lived like month to month for pizza night on the last, night of the month, and, we did the best we could, right? But times are different now. And if you're looking at investing in or if you're looking at, let me go back and take that word out. But if you're looking at this process as or coaching or a program or even hiring a one-on-one private coach to help you dive deep into those layers and pull yourself out of them as quickly as possible, because that's what we do this because we've taken ourselves through the same process. We know what it takes. We know where the kinks are and we're able to fix them. Like imagine putting an IKEA dresser together by yourself with nothing, like you don't have any kind of like instruction manual at all right? I am your abundance instruction manual. And this is where the magic happens, right? Anyway, so when you start to look at the cost of hiring a mentor or, signing up for a program as a transactional thing where you are paying a certain amount of money and maybe it's going on your credit card or maybe you're paying from your Venmo or whatever. And if you're looking at that as, oh my God, I'm paying this much, we don't have it in the budget right now, then you're not looking at the broader picture. My dear, this is an investment in yourself. This is no different than an investment in your home. This is designed to help you grow the quickest way possible so that you become a fucking cash magnet. You could take the person who like actually the cost of all of these, the cost of not doing this for yourself, like the cost of what do you put a price on your mental health for? One of my former clients said that, and I was like, yeah, you're so fucking right, because so many people sign up for personal development. They don't know where it's going to come from, and they better themselves, and it makes you move. It expands you into a level of uncertainty that you're not used to and your body is not used to. But that's the fucking point, because otherwise 6 months from now, you're going to be sitting in the same spot you were, wondering where the money's going to come from, fucking worried about and crying at night about not being able to pay your bills. And, nothing, there's no growth that can take place, right? I mean, there is, but it's slower. It's a slower pace. So I've done kind of like an informal case study of the people that I've worked with versus the ones that I haven't. And the commonality that I found is that those ones that have taken the leap, they've taken the risk, they've put themselves in an uncomfortable position, and they've just had to grab their butts and freaking have the faith that it was going to work out, those people have accelerated at an enormous rate. Whereas the ones that haven't, the ones that say, the timing's not right. Ooh, I want to do it, but I'm going to do it later. And then they never do. Ooh, I want to, and by saying that they never do, it doesn't mean they go hire somebody else. I notice them still doing the same kind of shit with other people too. And it's just intriguing to me because I see and I notice that they're still having the same issues. They're still running around like the same little circle of like pain, right? They're still sitting in the pain of where they are without any hope of getting out. Like there's a little bit of glimmer of hope, but they don't know how they're going to get out. And you guys, if this is you, you've got to understand that if you are drawn to a certain coach or you're drawn to a certain program, or maybe even, like I said, drawn to some online like retreat, like a Tony Robbins thing, follow your intuition, follow that gut pull. Don't let the loud voice of your ego get in the way, because that's just designed to keep you safe. Your intuition, every single time you follow it, you open a new fucking pathway for yourself to receive abundance and receive, and abundance doesn't always have to be money. It can be love. It could be that breakthrough that changes your boundaries so that you love yourself more and you have more free time, right? It could be those breakthroughs around, holy shit, this is why I'm freaking out every day around my kids, because I have no boundaries for myself. I don't know what the fuck to do every day. All I'm just in this Groundhog's Day of doing things for other people. I mean, I've been there. And the coaching and mentorship that I've gotten has completely changed how I am as a person at home and how I'm able to show up for my clients too. So when I lead myself and join a program or hire a coach and it's uncomfortable and I don't know where the money's going to come from, then it usually ends up being the best fucking thing that I could have ever done for myself. It opens up new pathways for me to draw through the abundance for myself and for my clients. And it creates quicker results for my clients too, because I'm growing at an expanded rate as well. So as I expand, they're able to expand faster and I can hold the space for them. So this is for you. This message is for you if you're not really sure, you're feeling that pull, you're looking at things from a transactional, linear standpoint. Life is not linear, okay? So if you invest in a program, you can't expect to always receive the money back right away. Some people do. A lot of people do. But some people receive it 10 and 20 times over. You become more open. You're not just taking in information, you're integrating it into your life. And that, my dears, this is where the queen energy is. This is where the magic happens. So I'm going to challenge you today. If you're listening to this and there's a little bit of yourself that you identify with, like maybe you have put off joining a program, maybe you've put off hiring a coach, maybe you've reached out to a coach to ask how much is your private one-on-one, and they've responded and you've kind of ghosted them. Well, ask yourself, why did I do that? What am I afraid of? Like life and the universe has always shown up for me when I needed it to. And if you don't believe that it does, then be sure to get into some sort of coaching so that this mindset changes completely. Because I will tell you what, when I didn't believe that the universe was going to show up for me and I sat in fear and worry, guess what showed up? A bunch of more fear and worry. And when I trusted that people love to pay me, and even if I didn't have any clients when I was first starting out, that they were coming and that I just, they were going to love working with me, then guess what happened? they started working. And as I've expanded, people love to pay me. People love to sign up for my programs. People love to sign up, and we have the most fun time ever. It is so great. And fuck yes, women always hire me. The ones that say, I need this, send me the link. I'm signing up right now. This is for me. This is going to expand me. I am going to grow so much faster now. I'm going to become an even bigger energetic match for everything. And I know it. I know it's going to come from somewhere. Guess what always shows up for them? Yes, you're right. The opportunities, the circumstances, the people, the money, the clients, the job, the partner, the husband, the health, the hot body, the great vacation, the free shit, winning contests, like all of this flows. But you've got to open yourself up to it. You've got to get out of your old pattern of fear, stop. Like excitement, fear, stopping. Excitement, fear, stopping. You've got to go excitement, fear, leap, expand. Okay? And trust me, it's the best feeling ever. Give yourself the gift of trusting yourself. Okay? It's way better than diamonds. You get a lot more out of it. And you'll thank yourself. You will begin to love yourself for doing it. You'll love yourself at a whole new scale. Okay, so with that being said, I am celebrating today the ladies that were in the Big Money, actually still in, the program's still going, Big Money Vibes program. And let me tell you, this is a program that goes on for about a month. It's 5 weeks. And this is where you completely revolutionize your identity and your results and your wealth, where you are able to look at the shadow parts that have been holding you back your whole life and truly, finally, tell them to sit one out. And you can see exactly where you've been blocking yourself, exactly where it's all happened. And you activate wealth on a whole new level. This shit is real. I'm telling you, the women that came in, one by week 3 had manifested $25,000 plus, more than that, from a multitude of different places that were unexpected, and some were expected. Another is at 12,000 plus. Another is at I want to say 7,500, but she's also gotten book offers, speaking engagement offers, gotten connected with an old family member, an offer for property that's been her dream property. These are amazing things that they've been waiting for so long to have happen. And this program is such magic that I've decided I am going to be doing it again in May. So I just absolutely love it. It makes my heart happy to do this program. I believe I was sent here to teach everybody how to build massive wealth and abundance in your life. Now, this again is from a manifestation, a mindset, subconscious reprogramming. I do energy healing on your for your money, for your abundance. I clear out, any blocks there for you. But also, we get down and dirty. We develop what your new identity is, and then you become a match for this identity. And this is shit you've been waiting on for a long ass time. So I suggest reach out to me if this sounds good to you, if you are feeling the pull, and believe me, you will definitely get your money back through this program. If you go all in like these ladies have, then you will absolutely get out what you intend to get in multitudes, like exponentially. I want you to reach out to me. I'm at Cassie MacKenzie on all of the Facebooks, Instagram, all that jazz. And we can get you all set up to be in the May round of this. I love you guys. Thank you so much for push and play on this episode. I hope this served you. If you have any questions about what we covered, just reach out to me. You can also take a screenshot and post it on Instagram. Tag me. Tell me what you loved about this episode. I'm at Cassie MacKenzie, and I love you so much. Y'all have a beautiful day. Happy final day of March, and I will be seeing you in April. Bye. Thanks a million for choosing to push play on another episode of the Manifestation Queen podcast. You truly amazed me, and if this episode blew your mind, then please leave a 5-star rating and a quick review on iTunes so more people like you can become manifestation queens too. See you next time.